この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for you and also you and Hakusho. We're here for Yu Hakusho episode 20 and 21, where hopefully we will fight and murder the fuck out of this boy Suzaku. So we have been through 3 of the Saint Beasts. We have defeated 3 of the Saint Beasts. 3 of our side members of the Core 4 have fought a Saint Beast and succeeded with some injuries sustained during the battle, leaving 1 man and only 1 man, or boy, whatever you want to call him, to defeat this dude, this guy who's chilling up in his villain tower, watching through his magic mirror and cackling as Keiko is chased down by bad things, and being an all around jackass with a really like a kind, gentle voice that belies a total asshole behind the exterior. He also has this bird. I really hate the bird. I want the bird to die. And I'm not gonna mince words about it. I want that bird dead, and I want it to happen now, and I want it to be brutal. So, we're in it. We're in the middle of a fight. It's fight o'clock. It's punch shit a time. It's kick and punch and shotgun blast AM, PM, whatever. We're gonna fight Suzaku. We don't really know what he's capable of at this point. He has so far called down lightning thunder power and electrocuted Yusuke, and generally just been way faster, stronger, better in every possible way than our character could have possibly predicted, which is exactly what we should have predicted. He's the leader of these 4 ultra-powerful beast creatures that Enma has apparently been sending people toward for a while, and nobody's been able to actually defeat him, so this is gonna be a rough one. This is probably the first, like, real serious... Well, it's not, because we've had previous challenges where Yusuke was nominally and supposedly on the edge of death and real close to being in the bad ways, but it hasn't been that believable up until this point, and so now we have a real opportunity to put him against a literal force of nature and demonic power that he has to defeat using strength of will and techniques and strategy and all those things, or just, like, maybe the universe will just conspire to make him win again. I don't really know. This is a big opportunity. Over the last 3.5 fights, we've had a gradual but dramatic improvement in the way that these fights are being written by Togashi. He's putting more thought into the enemy characters and what they're all about and making the fights interesting, and they've been good. Now we are capping it off with the final battle against the big boss of the 4 big bosses, and hopefully that trend continues and we get a really satisfying victory for Yusuke on some level. Do I want it to be a total victory? I don't really know. I mean, kind of, but it would be nice if there were some consequences too. Like, what if we got injured? That might be really interesting. Like, that could be different. I don't know. Regardless, there's not that much to talk about here in the intro. We're in the middle of a fight. We've seen a little bit of techniques and stuff. We've seen Yusuke get quickly bopped real fast, and now we need to figure some shit out and get unbopped real fast, or we're dead, which isn't going to happen because there's more show. So we're going to defeat Suzaku. What kind of tricks does he have up his sleeve? What kind of techniques has he not shown us yet that are probably far, 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 far worse? I don't really know. And how do we kill the bird? I don't know. I don't really care as long as it's painful, and I get to hear Marugu bitch bird just scream. That's all I want in my life. And maybe that's a little cruel and sadistic, but God, I cannot express to you, I cannot convey to you how much I hate that bird. I want that bird dead. Ugh. Okay. That's all I got. We're going into Yu Hakusho episode 20, the big 2-0. We're in the double digits. I mean, we have been for like 10 episodes, but I think you know what I mean. Yeah, let's get into it and watch this fight with Suzaku. Fingers crossed that 2021 is like the end of the fight and we don't have to go over until 22, but we'll see, and we'll just play it by ear. I'm pretty energetic, and it's not as hot as it has been the last few days today, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Anyway, let's watch the freaking episode, and I'll stop talking now and shut up, and we'll get going. So, episode 20, it's up and ready. We're watching the dub, yay. 2 versions, picture-in-picture version, description, time-based version, YouTube, beep beep timer. Done. We are all set. Except that I don't have my notes up because I'm an idiot. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the Tower of Pain? I don't know what to call it. It was dope as hell. Yes. Indeed. Dickbat McFuckboy. Sorry. I think that says, like, the 7 Suzaku, and I don't know what it means. Establishing shot, establishing shot, establishing shot, establishing shot. Ooh, lightning. Ooh, lightning again. And cut to the inside. Yeah, alright. Oh? You got me real mad? Is that it? That's a shotgun. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. That's great. One arm blocking. What happens if he just puts down the flute for a bit? Top tier voice acting stuff right here. Okay. Now he's got both hands. And instant transmission says no. Oh, fuck. That was a cool impact frame that I would like to look at some point in the future. 3 oh impact punch. But can you turn him into a speed line? No. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, here's that. Yeah. So groovy. So groovy. Wow, 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 wow. I love it so much. Well, yep. I really don't trust you, but okay. Oh, that works for me. Just kill the bird. Fuck. Okay, please continue monologuing. Yep. What's next? Just takes a big poop. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. Yeah, exactly. You're... Sorry. This is serious. He's charging up for something bad. Oh. Oh. Iwamoto, please no. Look, his face keeps changing again. Now he's Frankenstein. That's not gonna hold. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Zombie Führer Bradley. Ah, yeah, that's not gonna hold. Is there a window? Can we go somewhere? Is there lab equipment? Lab equipment? Bunsen burners? You can make them explode. Okay, all this time for him to power up. Good, good, yes. What are you doing, Suzaku? Oh, fuck. Shadow clone jutsu. Shit. And 3 sets of copies, so 7 total. That's what it means. Nope, you're seeing clearly. This is gonna be rough for animators. It doesn't really matter. Shotgun. Ah, fuck. Oh, well, I mean, the one with the whistle, probably. Probably. Shit. Yeah, but does it split their power? How are they doing? Yep, there we go. Hey, that's a reuse. Yep, that's reused as well. This is the same sequence. So is that. Okay. Okay, endless hordes of zombie things that they have to deal with. Right. Hmm. Sure. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. 7 of... Oh, no, that's a lot. Hey, that's a fun technique. Same cell, same slide. Okay. Double shotgun? Oh, fuck. Just punching him away. That was a cool explosion. Uh-oh. That's gonna zap. Ah. Bad zap. Are we baiting? Are we baiting right now? I hope we're baiting. Yeah. Or we're just persevering. Got it. Ooh. Core motivations. Smack. Yeah. Ah. Ah, fuck. Kill that fucking bird. Holy shit. I just want Kuwabara to drop in out of nowhere and punch the bird. Oh, what the fuck? Already there. I have a feeling you're gonna try and torture him anyway, just for funsies. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. The effects are, though. The effects are great. I don't think that's going to go the way you think it is. You're also being tortured. Jesus. Really ramping up the tension there. All right. I'm into it. We'll see. I don't know if that's her style. I don't think that's her style. I think they fight. Mid-roll? Mid-roll. The timing is way off. Okay, now it's fine. Weird. Oh, Windows? Womp womp. Nope. No, that's a distraction. They're out the window. Nah. Nah. It's a distraction, dude. Are we gonna do like the swords through the coffin sort of thing? No, they're somewhere else. They're somewhere else. Ah ha 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 ha. Unfortunately, we're wrong. They're elsewhere. Yeah. Big reveal, nobody inside. Well done. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah. It's enough to get him real mad, though. Well. Jesus. Nice pain. Yep. Whoops. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have some faith. Or right. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you're screwed. Alright, have we dealt with enough of these fuckers yet? Hey, these are all new cuts, and they're all in wides. I like them. Sword. You gonna pole vault again? Do it. Get longer! Yeah, pole vault again. Oh, not quite. Just do it a few more times and you'll break through. It'll be great. Oh! Oh, buddy. Oh, friends! Friends! Just hanging out. Oh, he's such a bonehead, and it's played so perfectly for the humor. Oh, God, more of them. God damn it. Stop. Fucking hell. Can you guys stop? Yeah. On we go. Okay. Zappity zap. Jesus. Ooh, yeah. Fully give in. Do it. Break. Is that Genkai? Hey. Yukimura! Huh. Whoa! Well played. Stay down. Yeah. A little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. Hope. Lots of pain. Plenty of anger. Well, we'll see, bud. Yeah, the tears dry. Smiles up. Then let. No! Let her talk! That's. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Ow. Oh. Oh, I don't like that position at all. Hold on. Can we reevaluate the sit on top of a sharp rock? Please, that's a no. So choose a more difficult path. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. But getting angry enough. This is part of the point. Oh, fuck. Oh, glad that spike wasn't there anymore. That could have been real rough. Sure. Commit, commit, commit. Commit, commit, commit. All right, what are you going to concentrate on? Leap of faith. That's something that every individual must decide for themselves. For you, what is it? Yeah, it's to protect your home and the people you care about. Oh, that's nice. Finally, core motivations. This makes me very happy. We're gonna break out and then it'll be till next episode, won't it? Hey, yeah. Everything that brought us here. That was a really quick little montage. Now I can hear the dramatic music. Bum, 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 bum. Hehehe. Fuck you, I bet. And that's what it comes back to. What's important? Bingo. Zippity zippity zap. Where's all your energy? That smile is gonna turn upside down. Oh, please accidentally shoot the bird. Come on, come on. Yeah? Yeah? Whoa. Whoa. They all just melted. Is the original one also melted? Or is he still chilling? He should still be chilling, right? Yeah, okay. Get fucked, I'm a Saiyan. Ooh, this is a familiar pan up to stronger than before character. Just a thought. Oh, they're back now. Okay, wait a second. Damn right. Probably. Probably just barely. Hey, kicking the boy around. Great. Okay. I mean, we're gonna get there in just a moment. Just a moment. Fun episode. Actually, really fun episode. Kind of amazingly good episode. Not because necessarily of the fighting itself. There are a bunch of portions here that I think drag in a very Dragon Ball style, which is one of my bigger pet peeves when it comes to fighting-y, shonen-y manga, is just, like, long time to power up, cut away to somewhere else, show another thing that builds tension, cut back, same things going on, okay. There's plenty of that, it's fine. It's not, like, the biggest pet peeve, it doesn't bother me that much, and frankly, the powers and things that are being put on display are fun and cool, and I like it. The multi-level shadow clone jutsu is pretty hype, pretty dope. It just turns into an opportunity for Suzaku to hold Yusuke back and then cackle and monologue at him, which is fine. He's a mustache twirly, or I guess they're like hair tenna twirling guy. He must put mustache wax in those to keep them separate from everything else or something. I don't know. I hate the bird still, but Suzaku works as a pretty generally shitty villain. He's just shitty and sadistic and an asshole and, you know, megalomaniacal, arrogant, all of the things that make a good villain, an okay villain, good and villainous. We'll go with an okay villain. He's nothing special. This episode feels, in terms of direction style, it feels, well practiced. This is the way that I would describe a lot of the shows that Madhouse in particular makes. And I think it's the way that I would describe most of 2011 Hunter x Hunter, is like well practiced and to the point. Which is a weird thing to say when there's all the time wasting powering up and stuff that actually like takes a lot of wasting time. But what I mean is, like, each scene conveys what it needs to without going above and beyond in any extreme way. And I'm thinking about this in terms of who I would expect to be the episode director. I don't think it's an artsy person like Shimbo. I would expect it to be somebody who has episode directed a lot of episodes and has probably worked on similar shows like Dragon Ball and Hunter x Hunter and things like that. That would be my expectation, because the way that everything is put together in this one, it flows very nicely. In a way that kind of distracts from the time wasting that's going on. And I think that takes a special skill set in and of itself. There are a couple of definitely very attractive moments, cuts, impact frames, and things. One of them is incoming here. It's where Suzaku jumps after Yusuke up into the air, I think, and we get a cool impact frame. I wrote down 3 minutes impact punch. Is it not here? Or is it when, yeah, it's when he pops up behind him. Impact frame 1, that's the one that I was looking for. Wow, that's fudging cool, bro. That's really neat. Okay, and then away, and then background is gone in just blackness, right? Like, we start with speed lines, whack-a-bam, bloom-a-pow, no background. That's fun. That's pretty cool. And then I wrote down 1925. I don't remember what was there. Oh, it must be just zippy zaps, right? Oh no, it's the cut where he powers fully and the explosion behind him is gorgeous. And what really caught me was the lighting on his face and his like hair motion and stuff, because it just creates this whoosh of power. If you focus right here, right on his face, where it like emanates from, that like yanks the hair tenna up along with the rest of his hair. It goes Super Saiyan, but a completely different stylistic setup sort of thing. And the flaming thing behind him is just fucking awesome. This cut is dope. And all of his clothing and the wraps on his belt are all doing the same as he gathers power and gets charging up to be real mean, you know? Okay. And our classical montage through things that matter and decision-making point. This is so important. And it's just been like something that we've been kind of waiting for. Yusuke's a street punk. He hasn't had a core motivation. His motivations have been like, I don't know, do whatever, sort of, like, okay. And he's had like inklings of, I want to make sure that Keiko's okay, that have been building up. Finally, we get the situation that we needed, which is Keiko is in genuine and serious danger, and Yusuke thinks that he's lost her. And in that moment of return from great despair to hope, he comes to the resolution that he wants to be for them, that they need him, that he is needed to be a protector. And that means that he's aging up and growing into his role of, like, what is a spirit detective of Earth? What does that mean? It means being a protector, being a level of defense between the spirit world and the human world. And so Yusuke is now, with this one statement that he makes and this decision that he comes to, is now living up to the expectation of him and living up to the title that he's been given unwillingly. So that's, I'd say, critically important for the series as a whole. Is a protagonist who cares for some reason other than just wanting to fight, right? Now, you can have protagonists that just want to fight. They work okay. But they only work when there's only fighting going on. When you want side stories and you want the audience to care about them, the protagonist has to care about them. And if that means caring about the world, then we need touch points that make the world worth caring about. Mom, Keiko, those are the biggest ones, right? Easy peasy. And I think it just works. I think it just works. As a thematic push for a boss battle, this is what I could have hoped for. Yeah, it's what I could have hoped for. Now, the rest of the episode, there's a lot of shot reuse. Not that much, but enough that it's noticeable. Like these dudes, and then the running up the hallway thing and other stuff. The various techniques that they use to make the 7 clone thing come alive is pretty cool. Like, this is all the same frame, just being shot again from different photography of the same frame, different zoom, different like location, different position, and gives the sort of impression that they're all separately firing stuff. I like some of the creative battling in this. I was expecting him to go double shotgun because that seems to be what he's doing. Nope. 2 hands to block and punch and pow and boom everything, and it works. It's really cool. This explosion is also super cool. Just a really nice big chunk of rock going all different places and believable. And just the way that they sort of slow-mo, like, slow down as they go out. And then the dramatic, like, spottish coloring on these shots, and the general expressiveness of Yusuke in this episode is solid. I mean, he spends the majority of the episode literally just screaming and getting more and more in pain and more crying, which works. That's perfect. That's great. That's exactly what he needed to do. Selling that over a course of a period of time is difficult. The more time you spend torturing a character, the more numb we as an audience become to that, right? Perhaps the character becomes a little bit numb to it themselves because we do that as humans. When there's constant pain, we get immune to it to an extent. I mean, ask anyone with chronic pain, it doesn't go away, but we get used to it. It falls away into the background. So, like, if Yusuke just had the same screaming, expression the entire time, we wouldn't give a shit. But there's a like gradation that he goes through where he's got like fire in his eyes and then he loses that, and we see that in him and it matters. Let me skip just anywhere ahead in the episode. Yeah, this is where they're like, yeah, they're now pummeling. Actually, it's before that he loses the fire, really. It's a little bit before that. Yeah, okay. So here we've got hope and fire in his eyes, and we move it along to the next scene that we see him, and he's just dejected, head held down, I think. Until... I don't know, some other shit happens. Where are his eyes all fucked up? Ah. Took me a while. Yeah, once we get here. This is 16 minutes into the episode, and he's got the straight lines through the eyes that make them just look like they're blank and empty. Yeah, that's good. That's the stuff. When we see the tears that aren't just welling up under his eyes, but actually streaming down his cheeks, and we see just, like, death in his eyes. That works. That's good times right there. That's solid. And then, of course, moving it back to determination and strength, perseverance. That's solid. I mean, there's one very funny voice acting choice, I think, or dialogue choice in the episode, which is, of course, can you hear the dramatic music? Bum, 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 bum. Hee hee hee. I can't get over that one. I think it's hilarious because the actual Japanese line has zero to do with that at all. And that's just kind of magical in its own sort of way. Okay, I'm limiting the discussion of this episode a little bit because there are just a couple of cool things in it and a couple of weird things, and I think that the thematic-y, thrusty thing that comes near the end that is like, hey, Yusuke, why are you actually doing this? And Yusuke actually comes up with an answer is so important for the story. So I think that's worth pointing out. I think it's worth looking at a couple of those impact frames and stuff. And I think that's about it. I think that's all I really care about in this episode. Now, given our previous discussion, I do want to look up the episode director and storyboarder because I was about to forget to do so, just to keep tabs on that. And if I happen to see episode 21 on there, I'm going to try to avoid looking at that information because I don't want to know going in. So let me look at ANN really quick for Yu Hakusho and look for episode 20's storyboarder and episode director and anything else that looks interesting. ANN Yu Hakusho. Okay, it's Kazunori Mizuno in both roles. Kazunori Mizuno also storyboarded episodes 3 and 10 and directed 3, 10, and 15. So a little mix-up. And whatnot. I don't remember which episodes those were. List of Yu Hakusho episodes. Season 1. Scroll to 20. Oh no, I want to scroll to 15. Genbu the Stone Beast, the first episode. Okay. 10. Kuwabara's Spirit Sword, where he gets his sword the first time. Okay. So it was 5, 10, and 15, right? 3, 10, and 15. And episode 3 is Kuwabara, A Promise Between Men. Cool. I liked that episode quite a bit. Okay, cool. None of these are episodes that super stand out to me as being super stylistically interesting, which is exactly what I would expect from whoever directed this episode. Not standout, but solid. Okay. Bleach, storyboard and episode director on a lot of episodes, I think. Ghost Stories, unit director. Cardcaptor Sakura. What I would expect is multiple big-ticket shonen, is what I would expect. Storyboard on Monogatari Series 2nd Season 1 episode? Cool. Couple of Naruto episodes, couple of Naruto Shippuden episodes, multiple unit director positions on movies for Bleach and Naruto. Interesting. And storyboard on the Soul Taker. Interesting. Okay, cool. About the kind of stuff that I would expect. Let's I'll keep Kazunori Mizuno's name in my brain place for a while and just hold on to that as if I see an episode that's pretty good and pretty solid, then maybe it's by Mizuno. Cool. We're going to move on to episode 21 to find out how we finish off this battle. The only thing that we saw of it was Yusuke still getting kicked around a little bit, so the fight's not over yet, and we're still not winners yet. All right, cool. We just exploded with a bunch of spirit energy and just got, quote-unquote, 5 times more powerful. Don't know if that's accurate, but now we'll actually be able to stand toe-to-toe against Suzaku. Maybe. We do have the rush-in of allies. Will they arrive before or immediately after the finishing blow? I think after. Maybe just in time to see it. And then what if some kind of like time situation where they have to all like get out quickly, right? Like as soon as Suzaku dies, whatever was holding back any beast monsters in the place stops them from doing that, and they all start swarming toward us. So we gotta escape as quickly as possible, or something. Or Yusuke's like on his last legs, and we have to get him out and to a healer immediately, or he's gonna die. So something like that, where it gives us like a reason to timely get the fuck out of here and somewhere else where we can start a new story beat. Something like that. I don't know what. Okay, those are my thoughts. We're gonna fight Suzaku. We're gonna probably beat Suzaku in this next episode, given where we are in the fight. Hopefully, we don't like doubly drag this out too long. And hopefully we don't have to watch episode 22. Although I'm not super opposed to doing that if we need to. Anyway, I'm going to take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, and be back in a second for episode 21 of Yu Hakusho. See you in a minute. All right, welcome back. We're good to go for episode 21 of Yu Hakusho. Let's go ahead and dive on in and hopefully beat this boy down and kill that bird. Kill the fucking bird. Urgh. Okay, BB timer. Birder. It's like murder, but for a bird. Ooh, there's something else about that. It's not just that Yusuke like accepts his role or whatever, but the idea that like they need me is an acceptance of responsibility. It's not I want to protect them. It's I am responsible for them. Small distinction, but I think important. All right, desperate fight. Yep. Indeed. I'm glad they reused that cut, because it's a good one. Brrr. Everything to lose. That says Yusuke's life or death counterattack. Fuck you, burb. Get hit by lightning. Well... Oh god, more of the same. Really? Really? Oh, yeah! Ooh, blue. Alright, that worked well. Okay, it worked too well. Don't turn away. And that's it. Yeah, now you're fucked. I hope you got a second win, buddy. Yep. Yeah, I know that feel, bud, but that's not a good idea. Hey, my favorite track. Wah 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 wah. Oh my god. Yumamoto, stop, buddy. Wow. Oh, fuck. Okay, personal communicator. Oh, Yuamoto, you are so much. So extra. That's fun. Yeah, not done yet. The fucking bird. The fucking bird. Marugu? Don't you fucking dare. Oh, you fucking bird. Should have saved one blast of spirit energy for that fucking parrot. God damn it. Oh? Yeah! Yeah! Roaster. Burn her up. Blast it. Shoot it. Shoot her. Shoot her. Do it. Shoot her. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Sizzle, sizzle. No, just shoot her anyway. Don't threaten her or give her an out. Just kill her. Please. I think he's bluffing, though. No, I think he's bluffing. Yeah. 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 Fuck. Oh. That was dope. What? What? Wait, what? What were those think rattles? I'm getting real weird vibes from the direction so far of this episode. It's way different. And the blue earlier gave me some inklings, but we'll see. We'll see. If only we could have shot the bird. Alright. I don't think so, dude. Suzaku now. There we go. Fuck. How dare you? Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Uh-huh. Fuck. That's very true. Shoot the bird anyway. I would have shot the bird. I don't give a fuck. Screw the whistle, screw Keiko, just kill the bird. One priority. Okay. Ow. Oh, God. So, what's the play here? And does it have something to do with the personal communicator? He's just gonna recharge from the sky? Oh, he's a phoenix. He's a phoenix, right? I should have remembered. Yeah. He split it all up, bring it back together. You were fighting a 1/7 as powerful dude, weren't you? Shit. Ah, come on, it even fixes his clothes? That's bullshit. That's a bullshit technique, dude. Sure. It really depends. There's all kind of weird morality around simulacra. Ah, fuck, he can just repeat. God damn it. Oh, same cut. Yeah, we're just back in it. Got it. Got it. That's a bullshit technique. Is he? Yeah. Unless we can tap something different. Or get you to shoot yourself. Yeah. Yeah, we're fucked. Yep, pretty much. Blank. Sprink. Pull something out of your ass. Come on. All right, Enma. Uh-oh. Shit. What do we do here? Ah, we mid-roll? Fuck you. God damn it. What do we do here? Reflection? Deception? It's a large purple shaft. Oh god, that's gorgeous. Oh man, I was really hoping we would have a running on falling rubble sequence, because those are always super fun. We are now held up by spider webs. Arrgh. What's the play, Yusuke? What you gonna do, you? Come up with something. Shit. And you can't refill from elsewhere or absorb like Byakko. So I don't know what you can do. Nice cut. Did it? Your what? Your what? Oh, back then? Oh. Okay. Absorb it. I don't know if you can do that. I don't think you can do that, but like that would work. Will his broken tentacle cause... Whoa. How did his blade just slip through that? And just like, shoop. Hello. Wait, are we gonna spirit bomb it and pull energy from elsewhere? Ah. Ah, shit. Nani? Nani the fuck? Nani the big fuck? Okay, I am gonna call it. I think this episode is directed by Shimbo. Again, we're blacking out the backgrounds. Friends? Oh. 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 Didn't know you could do that. No, it's not about profit. Straight through it. Yeah, this is Shimbo. Oh my god, he just took it. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Ooh, 7 simultaneous beam battles and we arrive at the exact moment. Oh my god. Ooh, what is that? Seven at once. I don't like those cracking noises. Yes! Yes! Fuck you, bird! Oh! Oh, now that's victory. Oh, that's different. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, collapsing building? The Metroid escape? Maybe. Please let them not get up once more. Oh, we destroyed the whistle, so it doesn't really matter. Ah, and everybody's back to normal. Hello, Iwamoto. I fucking... You bastard. Ah. It's because you were? Oh, okay. And die with your newfound knowledge. Good. Dang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang. Did he? Oh, yes, I see. Yeah. Shit. I think he's alright with that. My boy. My boy. Clear. Are we all gonna do it? Aww. It's not always about gaining something. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna write that down as a note for later. But I'd never sacrifice myself for someone else. Quote, Hiei. Because I think he probably will in the future, and I think it'll be interesting. Huh. Thanks, bro. It's pretty chill. Oh, she's fine. We haven't told them yet. Or they're right outside. Yeah, there we go. Why is he... Is it just because he thinks she's hot? Really? It was all just a joke? Just to fuck with you? It's good to be back on Earth. Aw, and we're walking together. Alright. Finally, maybe talk some things out a little bit? Yeah? No? Oh, dude, it's been a while, man. Maybe just talk to her, dude. Yeah. I have a feeling it'll go more smoothly than you might think, bud. I know. Nah. Give him a hug instead. Oh, what the? Hey! Don't keep me in the dark. Alright, Keiko's in! Fuck yeah! True? Yeah, that was kind of dickish of us. That was super duper dickish of us. You're a big jerk, Yusuke, but now you've at least communicated, so that's good. True. That was weird. Aw, you jerk. You big jerkish meanie head. Alright, what the fuck is next? Oh, school and stuff. And we'll just end it there. Cool. This was fun. This was a solid, nice, good fight. Yeah, I thought this was a nice, good fight. Big ol' shotgun blasts. Lots of big booms and lights and light shows and stuff and blue and color swaps and, oh yeah, monochromatic single frames that make me think that it's Shinbo. Let me go check that now. Because why not? Okay, I've already got, is the tab still up? Ah, the tab is still up, good. Storyboard. Do not Akiyuki Shimbo, okay. Episode director, oh, yeah, episode director Akiyuki Shimbo. But not storyboard. That makes a lot of sense. We've had that situation before, where episodes have felt a little Shimbo-y, like just a little bit, but not completely. This one feels that way. It feels dramatically different from the previous episode in just the way that it conveys all of its fighting things. It's a lot better. I mean, it's not strictly more competent, it's more fun, though. Maybe because there's more action going on. I will say that some of the transitions between the Keiko B-plot and the main plot, just like the way we bounce between them sometimes during the fight, is a little wonky, and a little bit jarring, some of the cuts back and forth, but that's okay. Big pluses for the episode. We murder the bird. Fuck yeah, that's all I really wanted. The bird dies. Thank God. He gets back up. It sucks. He has bullshit, super bullshit, mega ultra stupid healing powers, which are hyper bullshitty and just the worst. But also, they make perfect sense because he's a phoenix, right? That's the spiritual animal that he would be associated with, and so having some kind of revive yourself power as long as you don't get completely wiped out makes perfect sense. Now, conservation of energy would say that if he splits himself into 7 portions, then you damage the 7 portions, all the damage returns in the same way, and you wouldn't be able to create infinite spirit energy by doing that. But hey, it's spirit energy, it doesn't work on the same rules, who cares? He's just got infinite life by doing it this way, so fuck, we're screwed. And that is basically what the show tells us. He's super duper ultra bullshit. I mean, his power can even clean his clothes. That's crazy, man, that's crazy. Alright, the full power is the restoration. It's very bad. It's super bad juju. And they all gather their lightning and shit, and it's terrible. Oh god, oh no, we're all gonna die. And mid-roll credits. Okay. Cool. Big purple shaft with veins. Just saying. The large veiny purple shaft, indeed. Which is then just gone in future, like visuals for the wides. It's just gone. It's no longer there. I don't know where it went, but okay. Big attack comes in, and I think there were some cool cuts in here, I believe. I mean, this is a pretty simple episode in terms of what actually occurs. It's not the craziest thing in the universe. Yeah, there are some cool cuts. There are some crazy things here. The whole antenna thing, I don't really get, but that's fine. This. So we're told that what he's doing is burning away his own life force. And that's something that's never been mentioned before in the series. And What's-His-Butt says repeatedly over the course of the episode that Yusuke does not seem human to him. And then it is Yusuke's feelings and emotions which convince What's-His-Butt that Yusuke is victorious because of his humanity. There's something weird to that. I don't know what it is. It's just a little weird. This is pretty cool, though. The way they gloss over his eyes with the white. Shing, and it's almost like frost. As just a contrasting point to what we normally get, which is fire in the eyes, because it's literally fire in the eyes, right? That's generally what we have in our heroic protagonisty characters. When they get real mad or real determined about something, we get the whoosh of flame, and it's usually with that the one sound effect that is all fire. Let me just Google fire sound effect. Shit, I just went on the craziest tangent just looking for the one particular, like, anime fire sound effect, and I can't find it fucking anywhere, and I know that I've heard it, and I have literally pointed it out in previous reactions. I know that it's used in, like, Fire Force episode 17 or something, and I can't fucking find it. It's the one sound effect that's always used for the same thing. It goes whoosh, and that's the whole thing. It's just like whoosh. And it's the beginning of fire or explosions, or it's used everywhere, and I can't find it anywhere. And it's such a stupid thing to get tangented on, because the whole reason that I was bringing it up is just because, like, we normally see fire in our characters' eyes. This time we see stone cold killer ice, and it's dope as hell, and that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to make a quick comparison-y moment, because this is super hype. Okay, and it is. It's pretty fucking hype, and pretty fucking cool. All right, we zippity-zap-ify some stuff, and this is where we get our big cut as he... and then just punches straight through them. Still gets zapped, still gets hurt. The full spinning shot to that framing of the face, to all this, to a full shotgun, an implied 7-way beam battle that we don't even get to see. We just get to see this. Like, whatever this is, it's fucking awesome is what it is. Welcome to Akiuka Shimbo uses experimental techniques like cutting out large portions of the actual characters and putting them on an odd textured moving background to give the feeling that they're in an extreme state. Like, what are we even conveying here? I don't know, but it works. It works super well to convey that they are in the midst of, like, a life or death energy battle, and they're fucked. All of them. That's awesome. And then everything goes pure white with just the glimmers of these like angel ray lines through everything. And then dramatic abstract stuff, monocolor, and everybody melts. It's freaking awesome. Also, the crunchity crackly noises that we get here are not okay. Nope. Nope, too much. And they all get woof, woof, woof. Including, and most importantly, where's the bird? I want to see the bird die again. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Die, bird, die. I have nothing against birds, by the way, in general. I have a lot against that bird. I do not like that bird. And then this scene, which is just absolutely gorgeous in a weird sort of painted way that manages... It almost feels to me kind of like certain sequences in End of Evangelion, where we have sort of a similar sort of thing happen, kind of, but not really. Yeah. Reminds me of that a little bit. And then melting all the whites out to blacks and then and accenting the color to this is so unique and so obviously weird and different. I love it. I love it a lot as Yusuke is fading out of consciousness here. He has his final thoughts and then poof, he's gone. For now. Okay, we didn't really get a Metroid runaway sequence, which I was kind of hoping for, but that's okay. We get, instead, this moment of sentimentality of sorts from Suzaku. I'm not the hugest fan of this. I mean, respect for fallen enemies is always a good thing, and I think always something that I appreciate. Not always a big fan of enemies with their, like, dying breaths, just being like, oh, so this is what you've really learned. It's a little blech, a little blech. Just, you know, I could take it or leave it. Okay, so that's cool, and then we bring this in, and then I wrote down 1925 for some reason, and I'm not sure why. What's it 1925? Or is that from a different episode? That might be from the previous episode. Yeah, it is. Okay, so everybody's chill, and I guess Kuwabara was just playing a prank by not saying what had happened to Botan and Keiko, just implying that they were super dead. Yeah, I guess. Something like that. Okay, so then we find ourselves walking after Keiko, and we get a thoughtful Yusuke who tries to say the things and does an okay job by starting off with, I suck and everything is my fault and I'm really sorry. That's a good starting point, dude. Yeah. If you're gonna apologize like that, that's a good place to start. And then we get them to banter a little. Keiko chews him out a little bit, which is great. And eventually tries to force him to promise something, which ain't gonna happen. Sorry, girl. Hey, guess what? We did an arc. We did an arcy thingy. We had 4 monsters and we defeated them all, and our 4 boys are now a squad of 4 and they've worked together. They have dynamics which are shaping up to be quite interesting and good fun. We have our protagonist now with a core motivation that actually fits and is extensible and reusable as a core motivation. He feels like he has a duty and responsibility to those people around him. You could say that this fits into a great power, great responsibility type paradigm, and that's totally okay. It really doesn't matter what it was. We just needed something at Yusuke's core for him to hold on to, and pushing him to the brink of death and pushing him to the point where he's watching the people he does care about nominally die is perfect for that. He goes straight to the abyss, all the way down, and then pulls himself back up. Out of hope and perseverance and internal strength and that cold ruthlessness in his eyes. All of that comes together to go, hey, Yusuke is a real boy now. Fuck yes. He won this fight through fighting real hard and literally burning away his own life force. That takes a lot, and that's powerful. That's limited, right? We think. What enabled him to do that? I don't know. I kind of maybe believe Suzaku. I don't necessarily believe that Suzaku knew what he was talking about, but I think maybe Yusuke's not entirely human. I don't know. He's got some crazy powers and stuff. And Suzaku was like, you got all this crazy spirit energy. That's kind of interesting. And then he leveled up by 5 times. And Suzaku was like, whoa, how'd you do that? That's kind of weird. And then he used all that energy. And then Suzaku was like, blah, ha, ha, I win. And then he burned away his life force, at which point Suzaku goes, what the fuck are you? I don't know, man. We haven't seen any other character do anything like that. We don't know how possible it is in this world. It's just unknown. Maybe we can just go talk to Genkai and she'll be like, yeah, no, that's a thing that all spirit energy users can do. It's just super restricted and nobody does it because you're literally burning away years of your life. I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know. It could be just a loose hanging thread that never goes anywhere. I don't know. But I like this arc as a whole. I think that all of the fights that have made it up have been the best fights. Each one has been the best fight of Yu Hakusho so far, which makes me very happy for the future. And here we are sitting at episode 21, 22-ish, and I think somewhere in this range is where we head into the next arc. Maybe there will be a couple of fun, do stuff, slice of lifey sort of ish episodes in between, little missions, things like that. before we head into something more archy feeling. That could work for me. I'm totally cool with that. I mean, there's tons that can be done with that. Like Hiei and well, Kurama's been living on Earth for longer, but Hiei hasn't, right? He's not familiar with Earth customs. That could be material for one chapter, like a fun episode of just like Hiei dealing with Earth stuff with Kuwabara, and Yusuke's busy doing something else, and Kurama's busy doing something else. So Hiei has to be with Kuwabara, and the two of them get to have their fun dynamic together, and like whatever. And maybe Kuwabara gets some respect for Hiei when Hiei beats up some dudes, and maybe Hiei gains some respect for Kuwabara because he knows the town really well or something. I don't know, some stupid shit like that. That sounds great to me. That sounds super wonderful. I've gotten pretty much everything that I have possibly wanted out of this arc. Got good fights, got some cool direction, some awesome impact frames, solid storytelling, I would say. Not the best, not the worst. Some dragging points, some super exciting points all over the map, really, but I think it nailed its core necessary things. Reason for Yusuke to fight. Villain who is villainous and hateable. Excellent. 4 villains who are all believable challenges for our squad. All of the above. And a bunch of little other mini things in between, like the plant dudes and the freaking Bat gate thing, and just creativity abounding. It's like we're hitting our stride here, and it really does feel like we're hitting the stride for Yu Yu Hakusho. It's starting to feel like Togashi's writing this, and I mean that in the best possible way. Like the best parts of what I know of Togashi's work from Hunter x Hunter are shining through now, and that's very exciting because we got a long way to go, and there's a lot that we can do with these characters and a lot of time that we're going to be spending with them. So seeing them start to morph and mold themselves into characters that I can really get behind and really like and cheer for, that's good shit. That's lovely. I could not ask for more. So there's also the sort of a use the Force Luke moment from Genkai in this, and that's pretty cool. And I think Suzaku aesthetically and in terms of his powers and stuff is just a neat villain. He, the fact that he's relatively small and not terribly imposing, but he's framed so imposingly. The fact that he's soft-spoken and almost feminine in his mannerisms, but then utterly brutal and super deadly in his actual abilities it's great. It's a great mishmash of traits and stuff that leaves you not knowing what to expect from him, and I think that's solid. All in all, this episode, the last episode, good episodes, but I'm thinking more in terms of the arc as a whole, and I think it's a pretty good one. There are contrivances to it, and there are weird things to it, and I don't think that cutting back to Enma is always the best way of doing like commentary and stuff. I just don't find those scenes to be the funniest. But generally, it feels like we're hitting a stride, and that's awesome. This feels like a show. It feels like we're going places. We got a lot of places to go, so that's good. All right, overall thoughts, good. Is good times. Yu Yu Hakusho, much fun. Yes. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all I got here. Let's wrap. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Yu Yu Hakusho 20 and 21. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for probably 22 and 23, and we'll go from there and see how it goes and see what we're in for. Big thumbs up from me. Hoping for more. See you next week. Peace.
Yours is a unique position. Don't you agree?
Can't you hear the music? Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what he was going for. What was he going for? What was that supposed to be? Like, it's not like he... What? Like, it's not like he started with Beethoven's Fifth, right? Like, that's a little more specific, right? He just goes, bam, 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 whatever matches the lip flaps, man. It doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? I just want to hear that again.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam. What the fuck? Okay, what is it in the Nihongo? What is it? Please, tell me that it's just like a random line of dialogue with his face away and they just decided to fuck with it because they could. Wait, give me subtitles. Oh my god, that's too good. That's too much. Tell me that's the right subtitles. It's not. That's songs and signs and songs. It's this one. They just added that shit. It's just dialogue. It's just normal dialogue. That's where he says it, and that's where they did it. Bum 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 bum. Right? Right? It's the same. This makes me so happy. This just makes me so happy.
Can't you hear the dramatic music swelling?
No. Not at all, dude.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
Kind of sends a shock of terror. Welling.
We'll just continue from here. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Kind of sends a shock of terror down your spine.
Nope, just laughter.